And obesity and diabetes 2 and insulin resistance, half of you in the congregation have it. And the solution is you can fix it all, but you don't, because you don't give a damn. I'm telling you, you don't care. A lot of you brothers, you don't care. You don't care about your freaking daughters. You don't care about your wives. You don't care about your damn selves. That's why the last month, 4 brothers had heart attacks. Heart disease is the number 1 killer of black men. You weak brothers, you make me sick. That's okay. I'm trying to warn everybody. You don't want to be in the ICU. You don't want to have a stent. Brother just got a stent put in his heart the other day. You know what a stent is? It's a metal opening. It's like it's like a little that it goes in and it stays in there forever. It allows, because you got a blockage, and it allows blood to flow through. Why would you want that? Why do you want that? Read.
Sirach chapter 30.
So when you weak brothers and you weak soft ass sisters write in the comments, you're never going to win. Well, you know what? No. Because you need someone to hold you accountable. Shout out to Fat Mark. Fat Mark has lost over 260 pounds now, 580 pounds, and he said, I'm going to die. He's doing something. A lot of you are 80 pounds, 100 pounds overweight, and you've been talked to for years, and you just give the proverbial middle finger. And then when you're in the hospital and you're crying, you're going to remember the word. You're crying. I should have listened. I should have listened. I should have listened. Yeah, you should have listened. Read.
A cheerful and good heart will have a care of his meat and diet.
I'm going to read a couple of scriptures. We're going to do a couple of videos. This is the serious side. This is the serious side.
The book of Sirach, chapter 31, verse 16.
And as you cry and the tears come down your freaking face, and you wonder why, and you're going to have this thought in your mind, what if I did it the other way? Well, I'm trying to tell you, week after week, there's going to come a time when you're not going to be able to. You're going to be crying your ass to sleep at night. Read.
Eat as it becometh a man.
Come on.
Those things which are set before thee.
Read on.
And devour not.
I'm talking about a problem. I got solutions coming. Read.
Lest thou be hated. Leave off first for manners' sake.
You got to learn. You're not going to die, man. You can eat 1 time a day. You're not going to die. You're too weak. Read.
And be not unsatiable, lest thou offend.
Babylon has taught you that you cannot be satiated because the foods that they design are designed to trick you. Why don't they heavily advertise produce? But yet all the packaged foods, they've got the big giant advertisements all over it. It's a design. Why do they make the furthest walks in the grocery store is in the perimeter of the grocery store, and everything is advertised in the center aisle? That's how they design these stores. Everything's set up to trap you. And you can control your health. You can't control the fact that the white man run the industry. You can't control the fact that you might get BS at your job. You can't control them things. But you can control your health. You can't control your wife's health. You can't control your children's health. You can't control your health. But you choose not to. That's all right. I'm not going to feel guilty. I ain't feeling no kind of guilt. The Lord put me through a very, very low estate to try to warn you lard asses. Read.
When thou sittest among many, reach not thine hand out first of all. A very little is sufficient for a man well nurtured.
But you say, F you, God. I don't eat pig, God. I don't eat catfish. I'll do whatever I want. And that's why the obesity rates amongst us are far too high. It's going to take strong men to change our health in this nation. And I challenge every single one of you brothers that's overweight, 25, 30 pounds, you're obese or you're more. I challenge all of you. In the next year, if you get permission from your doctor, I'm going to say it right here because I went there to learn from my bishops, is I'm not a friggin' doctor. I ain't claiming to be one. But I'm going to show you what a white doctor says a little later on. Get permission from your white doctors, whoever your doctors are, to eat things, to follow the scriptures. So when you got a problem, you can blame him. So now I have been rough around the edges, somewhat mean, somewhat you might describe as overly rigid in my approach. Now here's the solution, okay? Talk to your doctor. If you can do this, I think it's 23 benefits of 1 meal a day. There's an acronym called OMAD, 1 meal a day, 1 meal a day, 1 meal a day. This is a doctor, and sometimes you need to hear from a straight-haired white man, because it sounds better from him. So this, by the way, this guy, he's legitimate. His name is Dr. Berg. He's a chiropractor that went into nutrition, and he really does. He has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of clients. He's free on YouTube. Listen, I got no affiliation. I'm just saying that the man is on point. And he has hundreds of people he's helped to escape obesity just by applying the things that the Bible talks about. So he's going to give you 23 benefits of eating 1 meal a day. Now, in that one meal, it needs to be high amounts of vegetable matter. So I'm going to give you a couple examples, and we're going to let the video play, and we're going to close out. Here's an example of a healthy keto meal. You would have a bunch of Brussels sprouts, perhaps a spinach, a low-carb vegetables that are packed with vitamins and minerals and nutrients. And then you may have, let's say, for example, a piece of salmon or the lawful fish. And for dessert, you might have a bunch of maybe low sugar fruits like berries. If you have that one meal, you're not going to die, you lard ass, because you got a bunch of calories stored on your big fat side strap, you lard backs. And that literally, when you get into ketosis, your body then compensates and takes the fat, which fat is just calories that are stored. You didn't know that? And it uploads it into ketones, and you begin to burn your own fat. You cannot do that if you're eating carbs. Now, those cupcakes and all that crap is the things that they heavily can preserve and keep on the shelf a long time, and sell at a markup price and use all type of chemical ingredients, and they can now sell and make a bigger profit. It is a doggone trap. And you can't do nothing about maybe who your boss is and what he does. You can't do anything about certain things, but you can control your health. And this is a literal solution. And I have brothers who have, one brother, 25 weeks of doing this. He got permission from his doctor. He lost 111 pounds. The whole man's life has changed. It's one success story because he just applied the scriptures and had a brother hold them accountable. Okay? You say you love your husband. You say you love your wife and your children, and you let them walk around like this. Shame on you.